good morning and welcome back to my channel. So where did I end up? I ended up at Toad Rock Campground, just south of Caslow, BC. And this is a motorcycle only campground. So I'll do a little bit of a tour of it a little bit later, but what I'll do here right now is I'll show you the plan for today. So back to this old school map. Where I started yesterday was in Kelowna, and I made my way up to Vernon, then I followed number 6. And that was the trip that I took down to the Needles area. Then I continued on up to Nakusp and kept on number 6 until I got down to New Denver. Then I crossed over 31A, which I'm going to do a video for later, and Toad Rock is right about there. So the plan for today is I'm going to do this loop through Nelson and then come back up through New Denver and Nakusp and make my way up to Trout Lake. Anyhow, that's the plan, but let's see where we end up. So we're starting our ride today. We're heading south from Caslow, and we're going to be passing by, I think it's Crawford Bay Ferry right away, and this is my planned trip for tomorrow, where I'm going to cross that ferry. But today I'm going to head down to Nelson right now, and then we'll start heading north, and I'll show you a bunch of the roads around here. And this is one of my favorite places to ride. I just love this area. And once I get up to Trout Lake, I was just thinking about that. There's something that I want to find up there. I saw it there 2017 when I was here last, and I'm not sure if it's still there. But at the time, it was the oldest operating gas pump in Canada. Anyway, it could be a bust if it's gone, but we'll see. Okay, enjoy the ride. So we're now coming into Nelson, BC, and right across the bridge there on the other side, that's the town site of Nelson, built up on the hill. And I'm going to do a little bit of a search while I'm here, and if I find it, I'll put it on the camera. If not, we're going to be continuing on the road north up the Slocan Valley. Mind if I park here? I wasn't sure if you had somebody else coming. Okay, so in the movie Roxanne, where Steve Martin was the fireman, and this was the fire hall on the right where they shot the film at. I tried to locate the house where a lot of shots were taken at, but I'm not sure it's still here because it's not listed anywhere. Anyhow, let's head up the Slocan Valley on our way back up to New Denver. So we're just traveling west of Nelson, BC on Highway 3A, and it hugs the Kootenay River most of the way on this section. And the weather's a lot nicer today. There's nowhere near as much smoke as there was yesterday. It was a bit of a rainstorm and wind that came through last night that I think helped clear it up. And it's 28 degrees right now, so it's just perfect day for riding. And pretty soon here we're going to be taking a turn off to go north on Highway 6. And that's where we get into the Slocan Valley. Another casualty from that windstorm we had last night. I've seen a number of trees down along this road. We're rolling through the town of Silverton now. it got real windy out all of a sudden. So the weather's coming over the mountain. That's all part of mountain traveling in BC. The weather changes very quick. So I'm just coming into the cusp, and here's another motorcycle campground there, and it's called Rider's Retreat. Now, I've never been there before, so I can't tell you what it's like, but I have looked at it online, and they have what they call fully equipped tents that you can rent, and that's like glamping, because when you take a look at the pictures online, they're big tents, and they got like queen-size beds in it, like real beds, and nightstands, and lamps, and flooring. Yeah, it's pretty darn nice. Wow, the wind must have really come ripping through here. There's a lot of down trees. I know it was windy last night, and the campground I was at lost its power there. But the further north you go, like, it's really a lot of down trees. Okay, here we are to the crossroads to go towards Trout Lake. So the rain has stopped. So I'm going to give it a try for a little bit here, and we'll see how the conditions are. And according to the odometer, I think I got about 6 or 7 kilometers to go to get there. Really, I haven't even seen a car in about a half an hour. It's not a very heavily traveled road. Again, it's one of those things about not quite the right bike for where I want to get to all the time. There's a car. First one in a while. Well, here's the sign for Trout Lake. There's a little bit of pavement heading into town here. Like, here's the place right here, I think. The general store. Look at those old gas pumps. They don't look like they work. Well, we'll go in and ask. So you look at the sign here, it says do not block pumps. Yes, the pumps work, and we have premium gas. So let's go in and check her out. So well, it's a half a tank, so probably about 2 gallons maybe. So I'm just filming here how this gas globe gas pump works, and the fella, you told me it's about 107 years old and still operational. I heard about it, so I had to travel up to come see it. So you pump the gas into the globe, and then it's gravity feed?
That's right.
Huh. So there's not very many of these in existence anymore.
Well, yeah, like, same thing. It's, people buy them and they, set up a little garage in the backyard for the Model T, and they can have their own little tank and whatnot. So it's.
But I heard a rumor this is the oldest existing operational gas pump.
Probably in a commercial setting.
In a commercial sense.
A little below the bottom of your well there.
That's good. I'm topped up now, and I'm good for a little while. But I figured while I'm here to visit this old relic, I might as well fill up, and now it's on film for me. Thank you very much. Well, I went there, I saw it. I got gas from the old gas pump, 107 years old. Another thing off the bucket list. So I thought I'd do just a quick little tour of the actual Trout Lake. Last time I just rode through it, I didn't stop. And this time, life's a little bit different now. I'm gonna stop and see what it's like. That just happened. It didn't happen on the way up here. The road was clear on the way up here. And I think a couple of vehicles have gone around it, so it happened probably within the last hour. You never know. Here we are back at Toad Rock Campground. The end of another good day of riding.